Good morning, everybody. Hope everyone is well. This is, of course, the DUANE podcast, episode number 25. I'm the man himself, DUANE, and bringing you episode deuce of the newly installed BBHC Files, which goes by the name of the BYRON Hardcore Files, which are all VHS style, VHS shot footage from yesteryear. And boy, don't I have some goal for you boys and girls out there who enjoyed this beautiful thing that was once not just the hardcore scene of Australia, but the BBHC scene back in the Northern Rivers. And I thought this week I'd go two reasons I've come up with the one set from this week. Firstly, it was requested not once but 3 times over the past fortnight. I was meant to get this one out just last week, but you may not know by now that Brisbane was in a 3-day lockdown. Gold Coast, where I'm based, wasn't so much as affected, but just with the bullshit that's tied in with that, had to sort of prioritise the time and making sure that we had a half decent Easter long weekend. Hope all you punters out there had a great 4 days off, whatever it is you were doing, eating all the chocolate eggs. Mine was absolutely cracking, and I mean that literally, as I lost half my tooth, not on chocolate, but on fish and chips of all things. So I've got a date with the dentist next week. So that's, let's put it this way, it's not the worst injury I've enjoyed. I know what I'm in for. So you probably see here, I've got a scar over my left eye. I call that my most precious blood scar, no pun intended. I suffered that in the 2004 tour in the mosh pit back in the day. So that's a story for another time. Firstly, thank you to all you people that have subscribed thus far after episode 1. I really appreciate the support. And if you haven't already, subscribed to the DUANE podcast Instagram and YouTube pages. I haven't got a Facebook page as of yet, but I'm hoping to get one up soon when I've established some more of these episodes from yesteryear. So the episode I've come up with this week is gone for a bit more local approach. And again, I've had this requested to me a few times, and leave me a comment, leave some feedback. If there's any sets that you want to see, let me know. I'm here to serve you guys out there, so let me know what you want to see. But this one's an absolute special one. So just like off the band that I featured a fortnight ago, being Stronghold, the band from Adelaide, this band also had a bit of a short, sweet and sharp career. They go by the name of Neck Up. Now, you probably may or may not have heard of them if you're not too familiar with the Southeast Queensland, Northern Rivers, New South Wales scene. You may or may not have, but when they did play, they played to the masses. Of course, the backbone of this, well, the background, should I say, of this band is a side project, should I say, although it was probably his main focus at the time, Simo, who was the vocalist from a band from Brisbane called Live Today. So, and I want to send a special shout out to Simo. If you're watching this, brother, I hope you're doing well. I believe you're back up in the Southeast Queensland. Last thing time I checked, but this was his little runabout for about 12 months. And how about this? So their debut show was the 2005 Halloween show, which was the first ever one that BYRON had. They had a few run of these Halloween shows from about 2005 to maybe about 9, 10. But we're going to feature the one from 2006, which I believe could have been their last ever show, just like Stronghold the week before. So I'm showing these bands on their send-off shows. So, but literally a 12-month career. I think I caught Neck Up about 7, 8 times. I think strictly all in BYRON. As I said, they played a swagger show than BYRON, but they were more in territory wise. They were playing Brisbane, Gold Coast, Maroochydore, Sunny Coast. I think they might have played 1 or 2 shows in Newcastle, Sydney, maybe 1 or 2 in Melbourne. I'm not sure. If you have, let me know. Share some stories, and I'm sure throughout the whole years of this beautiful thing that hardcore had, it was there are some stories to be had. So but this show in particular was not only was it a full-on local bill. You had Parkway Drive, that was the main event. Yeah, it's 50 lines as co-main event. I think Neck Up played just before 50 lines. Mary, then you had Cutting It Short and Crime Scene. And this was I've been before, say, bands like In Heart's Wake and a couple of those other bands that sort of just formed and went on to do big things. So so once again, 12 months to the day when they started, and I believe this was their last ever show. I could be wrong, but certainly the last time I saw them. But something to look out for on this show too. You might see a bloke who looked like he's dressed. If you've never heard of a place called Lismore, think of more like the lines of Frankston and Kyogle, that kind of way. But I because obviously it was a Halloween show, I was dressed up like I just come out of a pub out of Frankston. I'll say Frankston, and I was basically dressed up. I grew a beard like this. Took me 2 weeks to grow it. Just as my dress up gig, and you'll probably hear in between songs Simo saying a shout out to DUANE. He came dressed as himself, and he probably got it on the button. So again, Simo, I hope you're doing well, brother. And so this was quite a vastly proud set played by the boys, and a lot of fan participation, which, as I said, you expect from Byron Baker hardcore set, especially back in this was probably one of their glory years, 2006, which is what we're going to feature today. This, as I said, this will be played at, this was played, should I say, at the youth centre in Byron. Now, this was played outdoors, and this was because Parkway had having the following they did at the time. Byron Bay Youth Centre takes about 200-300 heads. This one was about like 500, if not 600 head. So I think this could have been their first ever youth centre show outdoors. Could be wrong. It was not long either round if there was, but this was the first about a good series of shows that did take place outside. And for me personally, I probably believe the indoor shows were a bit more intense, a bit more involved, should I say. But this was still one of the shows for the ages, and I'm looking forward to bringing it to you. So this was going to be 13-15 minute set. Don't think it was the whole set. A lot of these shows that I will put up aren't complete sets. That's because when you have the camera battery only allows an hour and a half, and you've got to try and film 4 sets. And so we got the best of it anyway. So no, I'm going to neck the fuck up, no pun intended, and let you enjoy what was Neck Up at Byron Bay Youth Centre 2006 Halloween show. Again, click subscribe and follow the page, the DUANE Podcast YouTube page, and I look forward to bringing more of these out for you, hopefully weekly. If, as I said, time just gets away from us all, but I'll definitely get them out at least fortnightly for you. So enjoy the rest of your week. This is DUANE signing out, necking the fuck up. And this is Neck Up from Byron Youth Centre 2006 at the Halloween show. Enjoy the rest of your week. I'll see you next week. Bye.
Thank you. So, with Lucky up here, while I was away, they wrote a new song. He's gonna so obviously DUANE dressed as himself. Good to see, mate. Yeah. Lucky's gonna sing this fella. He's got a hectic mosh pit, so have fun. Fucking hell. I Just while we get ready for the next one, I want everyone to put on a big round of applause for everyone who put this show on, put the fences up, did the sound, got the bands, did all the shit that we don't even think of. Also, keep your applause going for Parkway Drive, give it up. You know what? I saw that band in America and Europe, and they fucking rule. They went crazy. I don't even want to know what to say about it. You'll see. Fuck it. This song is off a little demo we did at the Youthy. It's called Fight Hard. This band, when we play, we want fucking mayhem. Do whatever you want. All that fucking hatred, get it out right now. This is Fight Hard, so you know what to do. Thanks a bunch. Okay. Give it up for Live from the Crime Scene. Yep. Fuck. Those dudes have improved so much. Blew me away. Also, big round of applause. They've been doing it for a long time and they've tightened their stuff up and I was really impressed. Give it up for cutting it short. From here. Well done, fellas. Fucking great. Alright. Song's called Fake Fuck. It's fast. If you know it, help me out. I've got glad wrap on my head and I cannot breathe. While I was away, 50 Lions put out a CD. Give it up for that. Give it up for them. Get fucking psyched for that. Great band. You're gonna love it. Alright, so we've got 2 songs left, and I just want to say real quickly, we've only been together for a year. I'm not from here, but we jammed here. I lived here, we did this together, we're fucking proud of it. We want the people who live here to be proud of it, but we want the people who come from outside to be proud too. So all the BYRON dudes, represent tonight, have fun. All the people from everywhere else, enjoy your night, have fun. This one's called The Stand. It's about being proud of yourself and not backing down for nothing. That was The Path, Bob. I thought a librarian would be smarter than that, Bob. Spin that shit! Alright, split this! Side to side! Wall to wall! I want to see everyone! RMP! Fucking represent where you're from! Thank you. So, this will be our last song in BYRON. We have one more show with Outbreak up the coast later. If you like them, check them. I want to say thank you to Jess Lad. Last year we started this. We parted ways, but we've got a friendship and it's still going. I want to say thank you. I want to say thanks to Caleb from Cutting It Short and coming us for a little while. And to these dudes for accepting me when I moved down and doing a band with me. Thank you so much, fellas. It means a lot. This song is called The Path, and if you know the words, sing along. It's about moving forward in life. It's about hardcore pride. This shit, motherfucker! Come on! Okay. Win that cup. Thank you so much for the past year. Have fun for Lions.